Hello, and welcome to Hello Word, the podcast that helps you build your English vocabulary. I'm your host, Alex, and today's word is employment. So, what does employment actually mean? Well, put simply, employment means having a job. It's the state of being employed, meaning you work for someone and get paid for it. You could say, for example, she is looking for employment in the IT sector, or the rate of employment has increased this year. Now, let's explore some synonyms for employment. Think of words that have similar meanings. One good synonym is occupation. You might hear someone ask, "What is your occupation?" Meaning, what job do you do? For example, his occupation is a teacher. Another useful synonym is work. Work can be used in many ways, but in this context, it refers to having a job. We could say finding work these days can be difficult, meaning finding employment. Then there's job, which is perhaps the most common synonym. For instance, she has a well-paid job at a bank. We can also use the word position. Position often refers to a specific role within a company. You might hear someone say he applied for a position as a marketing manager. Finally, let's consider career. Career is more long-term than just a job. It refers to the overall path of someone's professional life. She has a successful career in journalism. Now, let's switch gears and talk about antonyms, words with the opposite meaning of employment. The most obvious antonym is unemployment. Unemployment refers to the state of not having a job. For example, the unemployment rate is a major concern for the government. Another antonym is joblessness. This is a more direct and slightly less formal way of saying unemployment. You could say, the city is struggling with high levels of joblessness. We can also use the phrase out of work. If someone is out of work, it means they don't have a job. For example, he's been out of work since the company closed down. Another antonym could be retirement. Retirement is when someone stops working, usually because they are older. For example, he is enjoying his retirement after 40 years of employment. Finally, consider idleness. Idleness is the state of not working or being active, which is the opposite of being employed. His idleness was beginning to bore him. Now, let's see how employment is used in everyday life. You'll hear it in news reports about the economy. The government aims to create more employment opportunities. You'll also hear it in job interviews. Tell me about your previous employment history. It comes up in conversations about careers. She is seeking employment that is both challenging and rewarding. And in discussions about social issues. Access to employment is crucial for reducing poverty. Here are some example sentences and phrases using employment. Full-time employment often comes with benefits like health insurance. Part-time employment can be a good option for students. The company offers equal employment opportunities to all applicants. She found employment through a recruitment agency. He is actively seeking employment after graduating from university. Employment contracts outline the terms and conditions of a job. The minister announced measures to boost employment in the region. The employment sector is constantly evolving due to technological advancements. She values job security above all else in her employment. He left his previous employment to pursue a new career path. They were offered permanent employment after their internship. The company provides training and development opportunities for its employment. High levels of employment contribute to a strong economy. The government introduced new policies to promote sustainable employment. She is grateful for her current employment and the opportunities it provides. In summary, employment means having a job, and we've explored synonyms like occupation, work, job, position, and career, as well as antonyms like unemployment, joblessness, out of work, retirement, and idleness. We've also seen how employment is used in various contexts, from news reports to job interviews. Thanks for joining me on Hello Word today. Remember to subscribe to the podcast so you don't miss future episodes, and please leave us a review. Your support helps others find our show and improve their English. And now for your challenge. Create your own sentence using the word employment and share it as a comment below. I can't wait to see what you come up with. See you next time on Hello Word.